Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm finally going from Spain to Malta. I'm flying from Valencia Airport, and now I'm going to take the metro. There are various ways how you can get to the airport. Taxi is very affordable, there are buses, but honestly so far I've been taking only metros, and I think it's the cheapest and the most efficient and the fastest way to get to the airport. I'm staying in the Campanar area, which is luckily have the metro station here, but unfortunately the metro from here doesn't go directly, so I will have to transfer from one line to another. So there are two lines that go to the airport, number 3 and number 5. I'm going to take number 2, go to Cologne station, which is kind of like the central station, and there I'm going to transfer to one of the lines that go directly to the airport. Let's go! To go to the airport or to use the public transportation in Valencia in general, you have to have a card, which normally you can purchase in one of these places. There's always a person, but since it's a small station, there's no one. But if you're in the center or one of the big stations, you're for sure gonna have there one person. But if there is no person, you can buy it from the machine, which is super easy, straightforward. There is English, and you can pay cash or card.
Card in the receipt.
You need to save once you pass to the metro. Don't throw away the card because you will need to get it out. Valencia has that system that you enter with a ticket and you exit with a ticket, so put it in a safe place, don't lose it, because otherwise you'll have to pay one more time. If you come from the place where metro is not so good, don't worry. Metro in Valencia is very safe, it's very clean. There is police, there are cameras, so really nothing gonna happen to you. Public transportation here is really good, so take advantage of that.
Correspondencia a les línies 3, 5 y 9.
Okay, so I arrived to my transition station, which is Angel Jimeira, and now I'm gonna pass to the line number 3 or number 5. They actually marked here. You can easily find them vertical. if anything happens and you don't know how to get there, Spanish people are really nice. You can just ask someone how to get there, or you even can ask the police to help you, and they will even can escort you to the place where you need. So don't be afraid. The metro is very safe, it's very clear, nothing crazy here, the signs and everything in place. I took train at Angel Jimera station, and here's the airport. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 stations, and it took me around 20 minutes to get from the center, from Angel Jimera to the airport. The doors in the metro carriage are not automatic, so in order to enter or to exit, you need to press a little handle. And the only time when they open automatically all of them, it's on the first and the last station. So basically, to get to the gates, to the check-in and all that, you just need to go up, and that's it. The airport is quite small, so it's also kind of hard to get lost here. But I'm gonna show you a little bit more how to get around, so you have a better idea what to expect if you come to Valencia or when you live in Valencia. Once you exit the metro area, you need to go to the left and then just follow straight. And you walk for a few minutes, and then you will find the check-in counters, the security check, and then you can pass to the gates. So when you arrive by metro to the airport, you arrive to the first floor or the ground floor, depending on the country you are, how you call it. So this is the floor where you have the arrival hall, and you will need to go one floor up to the departure hall. And it's either you can take stairs or you can take elevator, and I'm gonna show you where is the elevator. So now we are on the 0th floor, and we need to go to the first floor to the check-in counters. So it's in front of all the car rentals, the elevator, well, one of the elevators. Let's go. Let's go up. Here we go. Here we arrive to the first floor with the check-in counters. I'm flying today with Ryanair. The ticket was really cheap, it was like something 23 euros, but I have my suitcase which I paid 27 euros. So yeah, my suitcase costs more than the ticket itself, but I find this more convenient and less stressful because every time I fly with Ryanair, I see how they check the bags, they check the suitcase, and honestly, I don't want to ruin my trip anymore for something like that. And in the end, it's cheaper to pay 27 euros or 75 euros if they are not gonna be satisfied with the size of your bag.
Yeah, thank you.
So, okay, I left my luggage successfully. Now we're gonna go to the security check. For obvious reasons, it's not allowed to record there, but from the check-in counters, you need to go to the left, and this is where you find the... first, you will need to scan your ticket, and then you will pass to the line for the security check. Super fast, passing the security check, I think like 2 minutes, super happy. So after the security check, you have a duty free, and the airport is actually quite small. Once you pass the security check, you just turn to the right, you pass through the whole duty free, through the stores, and you're at the gate. And that's it, as simple as that. Here you have the gates, and here we finish the area of duty free, and here we at the gates. I'm gonna go to the VIP lounge. Okay guys, I'm already in the lounge and I don't want to record much because, well, people here don't really like to have a camera to their faces. I actually have like a walk around video in this lounge. I will put a link somewhere in the description, so if you're interested to see the whole setup, you just can go and watch it. Here I'm gonna give you the highlights and the features that it have, and I will tell my opinion if this lounge worth the money or not. So as I said before, I don't pay for the lounges because I have a plan with the bank that gives me a lot of benefits, and one of those benefits is free and limited access to different lounges in different airports in different countries. The bank that I use is Revolut, and the name of the plan is Ultra. It's important because not all the plans have this feature. If you're interested, I'm also gonna include the link in the description below, so you can go check it out and see if it worth the money. I think it do, especially if you travel often. Definitely spending a few hours in the lounge is better than just hanging in the waiting area. Okay, so about the features. This airport is relatively new, so the lounge is also kind of new. When it comes, let's start with the food. It's a buffet setup. It has like main courses and meals, and also it has like to pick things cheese or meat, and also it has a salad bar. Also, it includes drinks, alcohol drinks, from beer to wine and to hard liquor. So there's a lot of options there. Also, it has the coffee station with these different options of the coffee, and different sweet stuff like normal cakes and candies, yogurts and fruits. So I think that's about it. I don't like the food here, so normally I choose the fruits or the yogurts, sometimes sandwiches, but this is my third time in this lounge and the food is not good. What else it has? It has a kids area. It's a special setup where you can leave your kid, or actually there's also a space where you can stay and relax while you watch your kid. Also, it has a stand with a newspapers and magazines. I mean, of course, it's a business lounge, so apparently this is what people are supposed to read here. But honestly, I do see people reading the newspapers here. And another thing is that I really like this lounge, for example, has shower, which is really cool because if you have a long flight or you have a transition, like a transfer, it's really cool that you can go and clean yourself and refresh, and it helps a lot, you know. Also, like there is nice spaces where you can lay down and relax. Not all lounges have that, so this one is particularly cool with that thing. And the last thing that I think is important to mention is that the lounge has a special area for work. So it includes comfortable chair, comfortable desk. It's kind of like in a remote area of the lounge where it's more or less quiet, so you can focus and work there for a few hours or as long as you stay. The price, all this you get for 44 euros and 60 cents, and that includes a kid. So if you have a kid that is no older than 16 years old, so that price is gonna be for one adult and one kid under 16 years old. If you ask my personal opinion about if it's worth the money, I don't know. Well, that amount of money you pay to enter, and you can stay 3 hours. So if you need to stay more than 3 hours, you will have to pay twice that. If you come for 3 hours, I think it might be worth the money. Yeah, you can have a bit of food, you can have snacks, you can have drinks, you can sit comfortably, and all that kind of things. But if you come and you need to spend just 1 hour or 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, and you don't have like extra, basically 50 euros to spend, so probably it's not worth it. I'm really grateful for this opportunity that I can spend time here. It's a new thing to me, and I'm really grateful that I can have this time to come and to relax and be in a bit more comfortable and peaceful area. And I want to give you a bit more information about the airport. So the airport, as I mentioned before, is quite small, and it has only one terminal, so you're not gonna get lost between different terminals. It's very new, it's very organized, and it's very clean, which is really nice. It's super easy to get here. I don't know if you skipped that part or not, but I'm gonna mention one more time that Metro Valencia goes directly to the airport. It costs €5.80 one way to come here, and it takes, if you go from city center, it takes around 20-25 minutes to arrive. Normally, it doesn't have lines to check in or to the security check. But I've never been here in the summer, so I imagine in the summer it would be much busier than now. It's April, so the airport is kind of quiet and empty. Just right before the flight, it gets a bit like busier, but in the overall, it took me like 5 minutes to pass the security check. I like that they have the screens throughout the airport, so you for sure have the opportunity to check the information about your flight. And yeah, and I think that's about it. If I miss something and you're curious about that, you can just leave me a question in the comments, and I will write you in the comments the answer. And I have just a few more minutes before I need to go to board, so I'm gonna see you at the gate. It's boarding time. Okay, we just landed to Malta. The flight was delayed half an hour, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it to the bus or I'll have to take the taxi. But I'm excited, the weather is nice, it's late. Vamos! Once you exit the baggage claim area, you just need to go a little bit to the right and there's going to be exit. And here you can find the rental cars and parking, or if you're going to take a bus or taxi, the sign shows where you go. So we go here and the bus is right there. So far, I'm already impressed because it's really late. It's past midnight, but there are still various buses that go from the airport to the city, to different parts of the cities. I went to check this bus if it goes where I need. The driver speaks perfect English. Well, it's one of the official languages, and he recommended me to take line number 3. This is line number 2. So when you arrive, depending on where you need to go, you can ask either drivers, or if you're good with the Google Maps, you just put in Google Maps and whatever they recommend is probably gonna be good. But you also can always double check with the bus drivers. Now I'm gonna wait for 15 minutes for my bus, and then it's gonna take another 20 minutes to arrive to the city and another 10 minutes to walk to the hotel. I think I'm gonna say goodbye at this moment because I am already quite tired, and I hope you find this video useful. If you do, please give a like, and if you still have some questions or something unclear, leave them in the comments below. And if you want to know more about travels, about Spain and different countries, go to my channel, check out the videos. If you like them, please subscribe to my channel. For now, you can also check the videos that you're gonna see in the recommended. And I see you in the next video. Thank you for being with me. Bye.